Welcome to the AI case study, and today's AI case study actually revolves around me because I went to the gym trying to lose some timber, as you do, and basically I met up with my old gym instructor that I had last year, and obviously I needed a new workout plan. So I was sitting down expecting, to get some notes ready, etc. What we did, but it was like, no, we're changing it up because we got a new system, everything. I was like, okay, so he showed me the CRM, and what a CRM basically is a system a businesses use to manage customers' information, notes, updates, and services in one place. So that was obviously what you're going to be seeing today. And let's go. As you can see on this, we see the getting started home, planner, contacts, training, dashboards, etc. Now if we move on to the next slide, this is where it just sent so much things in my head. I was like, oh my god, look what's happening. So as you can see, it's the assessment. And obviously you can't see because I didn't take any other pictures, but with the assessments, it was interesting because it was obviously giving you a questionnaire of, the muscles or any problems, health conditions, basically. And I thought, oh, well, that's quite interesting. And the way it was done, it was actually quite neat, actually. And you had like the skeleton mass, if they call it like that, or the muscle groups, etc. on each kind of questionnaire. I was like, oh. So say for example, they had like if you had a heart condition, it had the image of the body, of the muscle groups, and then in this case it was the heart, but they just literally moved every bit of the muscles and just kept the heart. And I thought, oh, that's really cool, actually. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. Now, obviously, I didn't have the image of this, but after the assessment was done, and obviously, as you can see here, where it says right glutes, left glutes, right hamstring, and stuff like that. Obviously, there's some issues there, but as that was done, it actually recommended me exercises. It literally was like spinning and gave me a workout plan. It gave me 4 workout plans for like obviously 4 different days. And I think if I move to the next slide. So that I want you to picture it. It gave me 4 exercises. In fact, you're going to see it on the last slide actually. In fact, let me just go back because it is on the last slide if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we'll get onto that one. Anyway, we'll go back. So I want you to imagine that before the goal exercise, it actually had basically a what did it basically have? It basically had all the exercises you're going to be doing. So I was like, oh, this is really interesting. I was like, wow, this is bloody good. This is really good. And then obviously you can always edit it as well. Now this is where it got really interesting, and I think it's on the next slide. Is you see these, obviously these images, it literally had a playback video. And I thought, oh my god, this is good. And even if you didn't get a real person for this, you could literally use AI visuals to do exactly the same thing. But it was really good, and how the camera angles was, it was one wide shot and then it went zoom in. I wouldn't say zoom in, it cut to a close up of a certain, like say for example, we have suitcase crunch, which to be fair, the funny thing about this was it kept on coming on each of my workout plans for each day. I was like, how no, I'm not doing that. So we removed that very quickly. But it was really good because I was just like, oh my god, this is really visually good. And I probably should have took some screenshots on how it looks on the app, but I just want to talk through the main CRM because I thought this is really interesting. And fair play to the gym as well. So we continue on to the next slide. Also, what I liked is you see we could replace exercises, cool, but the main interface was drag and drop. So I thought, wow, this is really interesting. This is really nice. It's easier for the gym instructor. Now the gym instructor said to me, oh, we wouldn't be able to we may lose jobs in the future. I was like, yeah, but he said the reason why we probably won't lose jobs is because you still need someone to oversee it. And I was like, yes, because it obviously made some mistakes. Obviously, he didn't know the condition I had, etc. So it kind of gave exercises like there's no way I could do. But the whole drag and drop option was just so well done. I was just like, wow, this is really good. So yeah, I was really impressed with that. The whole interface was really good, and I wish I had some recordings of it. But obviously, I'm just showing some screenshots and pictures I took. So yeah, and then also you had the search thing. Oh, I was on here. I thought I had an extra image of that, but no worries. But you can just imagine on the left hand side there was a search bit where you could obviously search the exercises. Now this is where it got good as well. It actually grouped them as well. So you got cardio, you got your is it cables, kinesis, and free weights, etc. And the isonotonic, if I'm saying that correct, that I noticed when it was clicked, it showed all the body parts and groups. So I thought, wow, it's really good, really interesting to see. And then for the gym instructor as well, it's very easy. Again, it was drag and drop, really replace it, and easy. And as you can see on the right hand top corner, you can obviously delete it. So what am I trying to say with this whole thing? I think it was really beneficial to see this today. And hold on, I've got some more notes as well. Just bear with me. Just bear with me because it was such a really good example to really talk about today. So let me just mention the full process. So it's basically assessment, problem mapping, program generation, coach edits, app delivery, and user notification. Also, guys, that's what I mentioned as well. So with the app, because obviously you had to download the gym app, is once the gym instructor or the coach said, right, we're going to do this on the interface on their little system, it would give a straight notification to my app, which I was like, bloody hell, this is really good. So this is how AI is being built into a real business system. Does it mean that gym instructors are going to disappear tomorrow? I don't think so. I think that businesses that use systems like this can deliver faster, look more modern, and improve customer experience. Because I'll be honest, I really enjoyed it. But it was also good to have him overseeing everything as well. Because we still had to do, okay, you need to do this exercise, you may need to change the reps, etc. So it was just really interesting. So that's it from me, guys, I think, because I could go on and on, but I don't want to make this video really long. But it was really good to see this in real form. I may do a part 2 on this with the app and how it looks. But I was really impressed. And let's just go over these images again. So this was like the CRM on the left hand side. Second picture was the assessments. Again, we had to answer some questions. Well, I had to answer some questions to what I'm going through. So that was really good. And obviously you can see bone and joint problems here. Approval for physical activity. They asked about doctors a question, which I thought was quite weird. One of the questions is, does your doctor approve of you doing exercise? And then the same question was asked again, but in a different way. I thought, what the hell? Even a gym instructor said, yeah, these questions are weird. And then in third, it gave you, it would scan all what we just did in the assessment. Then it would give us straight away. It took at least under a minute. It did not take that long. And then obviously you could do the edits and what needs to be done. And then the goal, you'd obviously go into that as well. Then yes, would have to play back videos here. And obviously you can see the edits. We can see the reps and what we have to do. And then you can do the nice replace exercise. Replace with exercises that you don't want to do. I'm saying like that because I don't want to do any of these. And then you have the search option with the CRM as well. It was really good, very quick as well. And you know what I liked about the search? It literally gave all the options that would appear that the gym instructor knew what to put as well. I was just like, this is so easy, especially if you're a gym instructor and you've done this for years. You're going to find this stuff very useful. I don't think you'll be replaced. Honestly, I just generally don't think you'll be replaced from it. And again, talking about replace, yeah, you could easily replace and delete, the exercises that don't need to be used for the user. So that's it from me today. I really enjoyed this little live AI case study that I had today. It was really interesting, really informative. And I thought I have to share this with my YouTube channel. So guys, please like, comment and subscribe. We are the AI case study. Take care.